Hello and welcome to a day in the life at drama school. If you're new here, don't know me, my name's Gabriella and I'm on my first year of the 2-year master's programme at Associated Studios in London. It's my second term and unfortunately we've had to go online this term, but we are quite a small school and that's been really lucky in this case because that means they've been able to be really flexible with our timetable. So while we are online, we're actually doing less hours per week right now, and then when we're able to go back next term in person, they're then adding weeks to it so that we have more face-to-face time, which is amazing. But today is Monday and I've got dance, music theory and acting today, and then we have breaks in between which I use to do extra singing practice and homework, research, etc., all the other fun things that go in around the sides. So I thought I'd just bring you with me today, show you what I'm sort of getting up to. It's currently coming up to 10 o'clock. I need to hurry up with my hair, otherwise I'm going to be late for dance. I have hurt my hip the other week, which was really annoying, so I'm only just sort of at the point where I'm able to start properly taking part again. So we're going to see how today goes. Could be fun. Right, we're in class. I've just realised my laptop isn't turned on. My laptop isn't plugged in.
You're going to do a single or double turn. 1, 2. Yeah, you're then going to step on that right leg. 3, taking your arms back, step forward, 4. Across yourself. Yeah, so I'm here. The step, my body's turning.
So, just finished dance. I was struggling a little bit with my hip. I don't think I've ever done it like too bad. I think it's just I've been resting quite a lot the past 2 weeks, so I think it's like getting used to it. I hope that's why it's like feeling uncomfortable. So I now have double music theory. Normally it's split into like beginner, intermediate, advanced sort of thing, but last week we went through and did some practice music theory papers. We had the option of grade 1, 3 and 5. I sort of looked through grades 1 and 3, realised I knew like all the answers, so I did grade 5 and then got really stuck because the main issue with my music theory is I don't know the terminology. We're going through the papers now. We're spending like 40 minutes on each paper, so I don't think I'm gonna need grades 1 and 3, so I've got like an hour 20 or a bit less now break, but I am still in the call just listening out just in case. I think I'm gonna have a shower really quickly, get changed, and then I'll probably sit and do some rep research or something, maybe like look for sheet music and things, possible songs to be singing in like performance classes in the coming weeks. I've got most of them sorted, but I need to find sheet music for some of them and I need to make some decisions somewhere. So I'll probably do that while I'm waiting for them to get to grade 5. So yeah, I'll go have a shower and see you in a second. So I'm back, I'm showered, my hair still hates me, this parting, and something went horribly wrong while I was doing it, but anyway, we're back. I've got myself some snacks. I'm also sat my hip on a hot water bottle because I'm worried about going from like moving to just being completely stationary for like at least another hour now. They're now on to grade 3, so I've got the like paper on my iPad so I can see what's going on. But I'm now just looking through some of my compilation sheet music books. Basically, each week we have a performance class and we have to sing a song in a particular like umbrella theme. I know I'm singing for the next 2 weeks, and then the last 4 weeks of term, I have ideas for all of them, and it's basically just picking which one's going to go in which week. So I'm just checking through these big compilation ones to see if anything jumps out. Otherwise, I'm just going to go through the options that I already have and try work out what's going to work best for me and what I'm going to get the most out of doing in classes. Yeah, I'm just going to have a little look through what I actually have. Beautiful. I've just found sheet music for a song that I thought I didn't have, and I thought I was going to need to find sheet music elsewhere. But I have it. This is perfect. Finished going through those papers. My brain from the theory, I think I got most of the stuff right, but then it was just discussing some of the stuff. Like, I looked up the terminology when I was taking the paper and my brain just has not got it like stuck in there yet. So then when we're discussing it, like using more of that terminology, my brain just isn't following at all. Yeah, my brain basically feels like my laptop is right now. I don't know if you can hear it, but it sounds like an airplane taking off. So that's where I'm at right now. I now have a 2-hour break. It's 1 o'clock, so I have till 3. I managed to go through the whole of my like compilation sheet music book, and there were actually a lot of songs in there that like jumped out at me. I think I've got a list of about 30 now. So I think I'll have lunch. I'll maybe get this book up on the piano and like play through bits of them, just so that I can sort of like try get a feel for them and see which ones are going to be like feasible for me to have ready in like a couple weeks time. And I found sheet music for the next song that I wanted recording, because like we send off some sheet music every week to a musical director, and he sends us back a recording that we can use for our performance classes and have like rehearsal tracks to practice with. And it's good because it's like a recording of the sheet music we have that we would be taking into auditions with us, instead of like just an instrumental on the internet that might be different to our sheet music. And also like getting recorded gives us an idea of what notes we should be giving to musical directors when we're going into audition rooms, setting tempos and etc. Bit harder to do over email than in the classroom, but we're managing. It's going okay. So yeah, I'll sit down, lunch, try figure out some of these songs, and then probably a bit of singing practice. I did a little bit of like some technical warm-up exercises earlier, so I think it's going to be mainly just working through some songs, singing through some different things, like all the stuff on my piano. So I'll have lunch and then get back to you. So we're going through these 30 odd songs that I found. I do know most of them, but I think it's just checking like note ranges, what the feel of the song is, and I think flicking through and just playing like little bits is going to be a lot quicker for me than going through and trying to like find recordings and listen to every single one of the songs. So we're going through that now. Just been through all of these. I've narrowed it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's like 7 or 8 out of like the 30 that I'm like, I'll go away and properly listen to. So probably do that a little bit later. I'm really annoyed because I've just been through, the sheet music is in both of these like compilation books I've got. This one doesn't have the full song. This one only has a cut of it, and it's not all of the cut that I need. This one has the whole song, but it's in the wrong key and everything's like 4 semitones lower. I need everything shifted up 4 semitones. So I'm gonna have to have a look online later, see if I can find it in the right key. I think I'm gonna leave this for now. I've just been on YouTube to like check the keys. I've noticed that one of the other girls in my course shooting, she has a YouTube channel as well. She's just uploaded a week in her life. I promise I'm not stealing the idea. She clearly great minds think alike. I might watch her video in a bit after class so I can get some singing done now. I feel like I've forgotten the words to this one. I come from a long line of good girls who choose the wrong guy to be sweet on. The girl with the face that says welcome, that men can wipe their feet on. There's lots of smirking motel clerks who call me Mrs. Smith, but I made a name with hotel detectives who break down doors. Guess who they expect to see? You can always count on. I only hope to God that I go first. I couldn't live on memories. I'm sorry, but I'm not that strong. There are some things in life you can't replace. A love like ours don't happen twice. When all his days are through, mine will be too. Go run, 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 I'm gonna stay right here, watch you disappear, yeah, yeah. Go run, 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 yeah, it's a long way down, but I am closer to the clouds up here. He's like someone from TV, he's like that guy who gives out roses to those women. His clothes, his grooming, and he's a foot away from me, with swoopy hair and shiny eyes that I can swim in. He's living in the room, and I'm stupid with love. Okay, so I've done a bit of a sing through of a lot of songs. I now have like 3 minutes to get on Zoom for my acting class. We've had to bring like props today. Basically, I've been doing a lot of exercises, a lot of like simple exercises you do as like getting to know you games, but from the point of view of building characters. And we're doing some of them from like our point of view and from our characters, some just from our point of view, some from our character's point of view, jumping between the two. I'm finding a really good way to get into it because the one we're doing today, from our point of view, is the bring 3 items, and it's like the 3 stories, 2 truths, 1 lie, because it's also like linking to like item association for your characters, like things they have important, like things that they'll see that will like have stories behind them, and so not just going to character with regards to the script, but like building a well-rounded character. So those are my 3 items. I'll try and make sure I'm filming when I'm talking, and then you can see which one you think's the lie, and I'll tell you at the end. But yes, I've only got 2 minutes now.
Off you go.
Okay, so my first one is this tiny little Monopoly cat. And so I hid under the bed in the room that Monopoly was being played in, and hid from her the whole time that she was in the house. Second, I've got another. This is a barbed wire crown. It is from my A-level Macbeth. So we set it in an insane asylum, and Macbeth's throne was an electric chair. Thirdly, I have this horseshoe. And this horseshoe belonged to Misty, who was my favourite pony at my riding stables when I was like 13. I worked at my stables for like a year when I was 13, so I never got to ride Misty again, and all I have left is this horseshoe.
Well done. Okay then, who thinks number 1? And who thinks number 2? Oh, and who thinks number 3? Oh, so which one is it, Gabby?
It is the third one. Misty was my favourite pony at riding stables, but this is actually Friedrich's horseshoe, the Icelandic pony I looked after at summer camp in America a couple years ago.
So why did anybody pick number 3? Come on. Yes, Francesca. We tend to think about things like names, dates, places, and situations. The other thing is, I love what you do, is when you correct yourselves. Yeah. So what I mean by that is we also use the word pulling on. So it's things like, Yes, I went to London. No, sorry, it wasn't London. It was Newcastle. Or we can say May once again did it. I think this was for a birthday. Was it Christmas? No, it was a birthday. Do you see what I mean?
So, did you guess which one was the lie before my classmates did? Clearly, I'm just rather predictable because most of them knew which one was the lie straight away. Yeah, it's been quite interesting, like, doing these sorts of exercises, and a lot of the other exercises we've been doing in classes where we've sort of come with a few, like, details about our character. We've been asked to, like, answer questions on a certain area, and then in class we'll do some exercises sort of exploring around that, almost like hot seating, but just in various different situations and in different ways. And it's really useful because it's like building blocks so that you can fill in the gaps about your character, and you don't need to go away and learn every single fact about your character in order to make it believable. You just need to know enough information in the right areas so that you can naturally fill in the gaps on the spot and, like, create a believable performance that way, which I've been really enjoying. And we've been doing a lot of work building our own original characters, sort of around the concept of building a dating profile for a character. And our homework, which I'm not going to do now because my brain's sort of like dying a little bit, but we have to do a little video clip of our character, basically like a video format of a dating profile for the character, which I think is going to be really interesting. We've been building these characters up and doing exercises like this over the past few weeks to build them up, so it'll be really interesting to do and then see everyone else's. But yeah, so it has gone 5. I don't think I'm going to do much more today. I'm just going to type up, like, my spreadsheet, organising, like, my rep choices for in a couple weeks' time. It's looking a little bit messy, so I'm going to try sort of tidy that up and then properly look at my options and see if I can get a better idea of at least what my options are for each week. I might put on Shooting's vlog. But yeah, so I think I'll watch that while I just sort of, like, try to get my spreadsheet in order. It'll be interesting. And also just see what Shooting's up to, because that'll be nice. So, finished that, got my spreadsheet looking a lot more organised. I have a much better idea of what I'm going to be singing in those 3 weeks I wasn't sure about, which is really good. Feeling a lot better about that. I still need to find sheet music for my next song, the one that, you know, in one book was in the right key but the wrong cut, and the other one was the right cut but the wrong key. So I need to go find that, but I think I'll do that during one of my breaks tomorrow. Tomorrow I have 10 o'clock big vocal technique workout warm-up session, then dance. We've got musical theatre history, where I think it'll be my turn to talk about our composer that we will give a composer or lyricist to look up and research, and then we've been presenting back to the class, so that'll be fun. And then we've got an industry talk. This one is entitled Theatre Terminology, so that'll be interesting. We've had this teacher before talking about, like, headshots, CVs, agents, so I'm really looking forward to that. And then we have a live stream industry talk. They've basically been doing extra industry talks for all of us, but live on the Facebook page every Tuesday at 6 o'clock, I think, getting people from all throughout the industry to come and talk about themselves, what they do, give advice, answer questions. It's been really useful, and they've been putting it out there free for everyone else to watch, so you don't need to be a student to get access to all of that expertise, which is really amazing. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. We do also have, like, journals, so basically just keeping all of our notes up to date, written up, but I'm not gonna get mine from today uploaded today because I like sort of sitting down and doing them all in one block every week. So usually on, like, Friday or Saturday, I'll sit down and, you know, revisit everything from the week. This lets it sit for a bit, and then I refresh myself properly when I'm going through my notes to upload them. But yeah, so that's everything from today. Just come up to 6 o'clock, gonna have dinner soon. After dinner, I'm just going to chill. I'm currently reading Far From the Madding Crowd. It's going great. Classics aren't normally my thing, but it's been on my bookshelf for years. I've finally been going through the books that have been sat on my bookshelf for years because there's only a few left. I've actually been tearing through them all. Yeah, that's all I'm going to be doing today. This is kind of the end of my day. Let me know if you have any questions, things you want to know or see more of. Let me know in the comments and I'll either answer or maybe I can make more videos on it. I'm just rambling now because my brain has fried. So I'm gonna end this video here. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I'll see you soon. I'll see you soon when my brain's not like this. Yeah. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing good. Bye.